No one tells you this part, that after you lose your faith or let go of your religion, there's a time where you're going to feel completely and utterly alone. Just take a breath if you're going through that. I know how challenging that is. The world feels like it's crumbled underneath your feet. You have nothing left solid to stand on anymore, because everything that you once believed, everything that you once stood firm on, has been completely shattered. Your world, your identity, everything that you once knew and thought to be true is gone. You don't know what's true anymore, and that's terrifying you right now. You feel lost. You don't know where to turn, because most of the time there's no one to turn to, because everyone that was involved in your previous faith, your previous religion, doesn't understand and does not support the transition that you're going through to find what's actually real and true for you. It can feel like you've lost your identity, your purpose, and even your direction in life. You feel stuck. You feel like every action and every day is an uphill battle because you don't know where to go. It's not that you lost your beliefs. That's not the hard part. It's that you've lost the version of you that depended on them, and now you don't know what to do. This is where most people panic and turn backwards, feeling that because they feel that the way that they're feeling right now, that something must be wrong, that God's wrath is upon them, and they need to turn back to their old faith, their old beliefs, their old religion, and ask for forgiveness because they've disappointed God. And that's why you're feeling the way that you're feeling right now, completely lost and alone. But that can't be further from the truth, and you know it. Don't turn back. For once in your life, have faith in yourself more than outside religion and conditioning. Give yourself the space and the grace to go through what you're going through. Just because it doesn't feel good right now doesn't mean that it was the wrong decision. It just means that you're recalibrating, because you're not actually lost. You're just being repositioned to move forward from a new place. One that's based and grounded in truth, but you're just not quite up to speed with that yet. You know it more intellectually than you do in your heart right now. But don't make a mistake and think that it wasn't your heart that led you to this decision that you're going through right now. Take this time that you're in to process what you're going through. You don't need to rush to find a new system, to find new teachers, and a new way of living and thinking yet. You need time to process what's going on right now. Your whole life was based off of this faith and this identity of the religion that you're letting go of now. You need to give yourself time, because your mind is just seeking certainty again. The certainty that you once felt in your old religion or faith. And your mind, it prefers that certainty, even if it's limiting, over freedom. But seek the freedom that you felt when you finally decided to let go of that old faith. I know that when you first made that decision, as hard as it was, there was that sense of relief, wasn't there? Just hold on to that. Because most people, they don't rebuild. They just replace. So if you're feeling in a rush to replace your old faith, your old identity, your old way of living with something else right away, just take it slow. Take it easy on yourself and give yourself time to process what's going on right now, because it's a lot. The silence that you're feeling right now isn't actually emptiness. It's just space. It's the void. It's the dark night of the soul. What feels like nothing right now is actually just the transition period that must take place in order for you to be grounded in what you eventually replace it with. This is maybe the first time in your life that you're not being told what to think and what to do and what to believe by an outside source. And that's freaking you out right now, because you haven't built that level of trust within yourself for what is actually true for you. And that's okay. That's a natural part of this process that you're going through right now. So don't let the old guilt and shame and fear that was built in to the old religion and the old faith that you let go of, don't let that grip you right now. Don't let it convince you that you're going in a wrong direction or a sinful direction. It's okay. This is completely natural. There's a deeper intelligence underneath the chaos, the sadness, and the feeling of being alone right now. It's underneath it all. If you're just willing to sit with it. If you're just willing to be still for a little bit and listen to that quiet voice inside you that knows you're making the decision that's best for you right now. The void isn't the absence of truth. It's the removal of everything that wasn't. You're going to get through this because you're just being restructured. You're being structured by the infinite intelligence of the universe and of yourself. You're establishing a new guidance system to listen to. This is the phase where your identity is built from the inside out and not the outside in, like it was when you were growing up with that religion, that cultural conditioning of what's right and what's wrong. You're learning to trust yourself instead of the outside authority that tells you what you're allowed to do and not do, what will allow you to have blessings in your life and the favor of God, and what won't. It just feels unstable because it's new, but not because it's wrong. You have not made a wrong decision right now. You are at the right place at the right time, making the right decision for you and no one else. Finally, you're making a decision for you. Celebrate that. Thank yourself for that. It's something most people go their entire lives without ever doing, because everyone wants to give and please, and then you're just endlessly and continuously pouring from an empty cup instead of filling yours up first so that you can then pour it out to the world. This isn't your breakdown. You're just being rewired. Your nervous system needs to reset and recalibrate to this new you that's on the cusp of the greatest breakthrough in your life so far. I promise you, I have gone through this. It is challenging, but the freedom that you feel once you get through this and know that there's nothing that you can do to displease God or upset God or keep God's blessings out of your life. You are loved unconditionally. And when you finally come to terms with that and realize that fully, you're going to be propelled and catapulted further down your path into a whole new timeline that is beyond your wildest dreams. And your life is going to go smoother. It's going to be a downstream, everlasting flow of, I have a desire, my needs are met, my desires come to me naturally. And you'll live happily ever after because you know you're not being judged for what you do or what you don't do, but celebrated for who you're choosing to be. You have a gift to share. That before, in the old identity, the old upbringing, the old conditioning of religion and faith that you had, wouldn't have allowed you to share fully. But now you are giving yourself that opportunity to share it with the world, regardless about what anyone else thinks. If you're in this phase right now, don't rush it. This is where the real you begins to finally emerge.